Today, the defense was working for that money trial. They declared, they filed a motion for a mistrial at the testimony, and the judge said, hell no. We're just going to tell the jury, strike it from your mind. Just forget that even came out. It ain't even happened for real. During testimony, Lance Jimenez from the arson department, he's an arson investigator for the LA Fire Department, stated that first of all, he was talking about the Kid Cudi situation. This Kid Cudi situation is a very important part because it talks about arson. That's part of the racketeering situation. And so he was stating that during the Kid Cudi debacle and when his car caught on fire, that there was fingerprints that were picked up. However, the actual, if I'm not mistaken, fingerprint card or whatever, the card that has the DNA on it or whatever, was destroyed. So when the government, he's a government's witness. So when the government was asking him, well, who, destroyed it? Is this proper protocol? He was saying someone at the LAPD destroyed it. And no, this is not proper protocol. Mark Agnifilo said, objection. It was, basically saying, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Because why are we even having this line of questioning? The problem with that, according to the defense, is they felt as though the government, I like to call them Little Miss House on the Prairies, had, they were trying to plant in the jury's mind that Diddy paid someone to get rid of these fingerprints. This is important because during jury selection, there were several potential jurors who stated that Diddy had enough money to buy himself out of this situation. So while that may be a common theme, right? Even if the jurors on that who are sitting on the bench now may not think that, or sitting in the jury box now may not have said it, what if they are thinking it? Because that was a theme within the jury selection, right? Two things definitely are true. Everybody named Mama on that jury saw the video of him beating Cassie. And then a lot of people stated that they thought Diddy had enough money to buy himself out of the situation. So when you have a witness who, let's say the government wasn't even going that way, but the fact that it could be interpreted that way, that was the problem. So Shapiro basically accused, Diddy has 10 lawyers. Mark Agnifilo is the head lawyer. Shapiro and her husband, now, her husband just joined the team. Anyway, Shapiro, she's short, got curly hair, from Brooklyn. And it's so funny because when you see her in the courtroom, and you can tell when she's pissed because her hair just be doing like this and her hair be shaking. And she's so small, but she got a big bark. She's very aggressive. She was like, this is misconduct from the prosecution. Oh my God, what did she say? She said the prosecutors are trying to plant the idea that these jurors, that Mr. Combs had something to do with the destruction of these fingerprints. So while the judge did agree that line of questioning should not have happened, and he instructed the jury to just act like they didn't hear it, he didn't grant the mistrial. He just told them to just strike that from the record or whatever, so on and so forth. So that's what happened with the mistrial, with the filing the motion of mistrial, and it not being granted, it ultimately being denied. And then there was Christopher, he's an LAPD officer, and he responded to the 2011 break-in. Remember, there were two instances that happened at Kid Cudi's home. One, a break-in where they destroyed gifts, Chanel bags, and Christmas gifts and stuff like that, and they put the dog in the house, well, in the bathroom, and Kid Cudi normally let the dog run free. And the dog was skittish and scared after that incident. And then 2, you have the Porsche that was set ablaze. So for the break-in, Christopher was the LAPD officer that responded, and he stated that he saw the black Escalade that Capricorn Clark testified to getting into. Diddy was in the back. She was on the right side. Diddy was in the back side, had his gun on his lap, and they were at Kid Cudi's house, and she called Lauren London to let her know where she was in case something happened to her. So that's all this night. This is all about this night or that night. So he was saying that, remember yesterday I told y'all Capricorn Clark testified that once they saw the police, they kind of they were following Kid Cudi, lost him, and then they saw the police, so they just kept on going. Well, Christopher stated that I can't remember his last name, stated that he remembered the license plate. So he saw the Escalade drive off, he saw the license plate, and he memorized it. And when he ran it, he said it came back as Bad Boy Productions. And he didn't arrest him at the time because he wasn't sure if a crime even occurred. But that's kind of odd, right? If he wasn't sure that a crime even occurred, you just see a car, a vehicle driving down the street, you just automatically remember their license plate, you write it down and run it for the hell of it, even though you don't know if a crime has been committed. So I thought that was interesting. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much all that happened today. I mean, I have another video, the first video, where I talk about Deontay Nash's testimony, which is Cassie's friend, and the cross-examination for him will begin in the morning. They didn't finish today. I think a lot of people may be like, oh, the mistrial got denied, so another L for Diddy. Not necessarily, because the testimony was struck. Like, the jury is not supposed to remember that when they go into the deliberation room. After this is over, I know some of them gonna probably talk and testify, but I really want to know whoever they talk to. I want them to ask these people, when you are instructed not to remember something or to act like you didn't hear it, how the hell do you do that? Because once you ring that bell, you can't unring it. They can't unhear this. Come on. And I really want to I'm going to do some research to see if there's been any studies on this. So, anywho, I'm Lance Jimenez. This is Crazy Crimes Ready to Watch, recapping the day 10 of the Diddy trial, live from the Diddy trial. I'll be back here tomorrow. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share, comment. And as always, thank you for watching.